Good morning, blessings. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You are with Pastor Teresa Johnson, the Evangelist, and I am so excited. We're talking about our faith. This is our faith journey. Today, I have on my shirt where we went to a cruise. When before COVID, and I have on my shirt, and it's amazing because it's talking about crazy faith. We're talking about the journey, having the faith journey. Yeah, we're talking about the faith journey. Okay, we're talking about the faith journey. There is a time where you have to have crazy faith. Honestly, you have to have crazy, crazy, crazy faith. I mean, you have to trust God in a place where it doesn't seem like it's opportune or, it's convenient. You have to trust Him, right? Okay, so we're in that place, we're in that space where we have to trust God, okay? All right, we're in that place where we just absolutely have to trust God. Okay, we're just in that place, and so we're happy to be on this journey. I want to encourage you that if you have not gotten your book, get a journal, and for the next year, write out your faith walk. Write it out. Write out your story. Okay, write out your movie. Or write out your movie. This is your script. This is your story, right? This is your story, and you have to be the one to tell the story. I know I'm right about it. You have to be the one to tell the story. Walk out your. This is like crazy faith. This is this is what we call crazy. I'm talking about this is what we call crazy faith, because there are some times when you are walking with God that man, you have you have to believe Him with crazy faith. I mean, faith is just, you'd be like, on a daily basis, there's no way I could have uh walked that out. Or, no way, man. No way. No way, right? But you have to have with faith. There are times, there are moments that you have to have crazy faith. You have to have crazy faith. Just man, how don't make no sense type, right? Don't make no sense type faith. Yeah. You have to have that kind of faith. Yeah. Yeah, you have to have that kind of faith. Okay, so I was thinking this morning when I got up. First of all, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Like, tag, share, and don't forget to comment. Let's conversate. Let's talk about crazy faith. Let's talk about this faith journey. I want you to get on here and share your story. Share your faith. Come on. Yeah. Yes. I want you to uh share your story, right? I want you to share your story. Whatever that details. I want you to share. I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I want story. I want you to share what you're dealing with, what you're going through, right? Whatever that is. I want you to share. Um, this morning when I got up, I was thinking, I was telling my daughter, I said, when you were a baby, because today is one of my baby's birthday, my grandbabies, my grandson, Tristan, today is his birthday. And I was telling her, I said, when Tristan, her and Tristan is like 6 days apart, maybe she was on the 4th and he is on the 10th. So I was telling her, you was in intensive care when you were born. You were in intensive care. And I remember we was at church and my daughter called me and said, Mama, one of her lungs collapsed. And because I had crazy faith, dying was not an option. The baby dying was not a thought because with my crazy faith, I already knew that if God was going to take her, he had the opportunities. Tina's life, her life was so at stake when she was carrying her. And so after the baby was born, it never hit me. It never crossed my mind. I had crazy faith that the baby was going to live. I believed that. And so I'm saying there are times, there are moments. And she said, Mama, she said to me, Grandmama, I like to die. Yes, baby. I didn't even realize how much you could have got out of here. But because I had crazy, you hear what I said? You hear what I said? Because I had crazy faith, I believed that baby was going to be fine. I believed that baby was going to be all right. And by grace, sometimes when you got crazy faith, you don't even realize what the normal or the natural or what could happen because it's crazy faith. Yeah, it's crazy faith. Sometimes when you have crazy faith, you don't even think about what can happen. It don't even phase you. It don't even cross your mind. Probably when it's over, like now I sit back and I be like, Lord, jeez, that baby could have been gone. But because you have crazy faith, you have such tenacity. You have no doubt. You have no fear. You just got that crazy faith that this is going to happen. You're going against all the laws. You're going against all everyday thinking. You're going against the grain. You just got crazy faith. You just trust God. You just absolutely believe him. You trust him. You believe him. You hold on to him. That's crazy faith. It's like no common sense faith. It's like on a normal day you wouldn't even think that way. That's crazy faith. That's crazy faith. That crazy faith to believe that water can turn into wine. That's crazy faith. That's crazy. That's crazy faith. And so the enemy would like us to stay on the normal or neutral or don't put your faith in there, man. But faith moves mountains. Okay, your faith closed doors. Your faith opened doors. Your faith will put money in the mouth of the fish. Okay, your faith will cause the fish and the bread to multiply. It'll cause what you have to multiply. It'll cause the oil to not stop pouring until you've poured it in the last bottle. That crazy faith will cause your gas tank to have gas in it and you know it's on E. Crazy faith. Crazy faith. I used to, my sister-in-law, her name is Juanita. She used to bless me over and over again how she would go to church and she didn't have enough money for gas. She'd pray her way there and pray her way back. And that's crazy faith. Makes no sense. Why would you get in a car, crank a car, tell my God, oh, that's crazy faith. Ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it. Then I remember she was telling me that one of her daughters was doing what she had put in her. She said, Mama, I was going to church and I can't quite remember how the story was, but somebody at the church just started putting money in her hand. Crazy faith. Crazy faith. God wants us to have crazy faith. Have the tenacity to believe that in him all things are possible. Crazy faith. That means trust God no matter what. Crazy faith. Just crazy, don't make no sense type faith. Just crazy faith. And so just crazy faith. Sometimes the enemy would want us to, he ain't no sometimes, he always wants us to stay where we're thinking out of our head and not out of our spirit. Now, look, I know I said something right there. I know I said something right there. The enemy wants us to think out of our head and not out of our spirit. But that's not crazy faith. Crazy faith is it don't make no sense to the natural, but I believe God. Yeah. Crazy faith is the storm is all the way around you and you're going to die. Looks like you're going to die. And you step up and said, men, sirs, I believe God. That's crazy faith. I believe God. That's crazy faith. Sometime on this faith journey, you've got to have some crazy faith. You have got to have some crazy faith. You have got to have some crazy faith. Right where you are, use your faith. Man, if I was typing down this morning, if I was saying something this morning, let me see if anybody saying something with me. Let me see. Good morning, Sylvia. Good morning, baby girl. How are you? Good to see you this morning. Okay, I just want to see was anyone saying anything because I don't want to I want, overlook your comments. I want to be like we talking, like we sitting down and we actually having a sci-fi chat. Y'all remember when Mama Hines used to say that, those of you from Rehoboth and those that know Mother Hines, she said we want a sci-fi chat. I want us to sit around like we're just actually just communicating. We're just talking, okay? I'm telling you what I feel because I'm just talking. I'm talking out of my spirit, and I want you to talk. I want you to tell me, how is it? What, hey, put down in the comments some of your crazy faith moments, some of your crazy faith. And then look, this the thing is, when I was telling my grandbaby, I got kind of nervous. I got I got kind of scared. I'm like, Lord God, you could have been dead and gone. I'm sitting up there with crazy faith. But let me tell you something. Crazy faith will cause you to multiply. Yes, crazy faith. Crazy faith will get you a house that you are not supposed to have. Crazy. Yeah, crazy faith. Crazy faith will have you should be in intensive care. That's not only just a hospital, but intensive care. But live. Now let me tell you, I know with my own self, I had took sick and I had heart failure. And they didn't tell me. I didn't know I had heart failure. I had been diagnosed with diabetes and they was treating that. And they put me in intensive care for like maybe 7 days or so. And the doctor said to me, he said, Miss Johnson, you should be dead. He said, that's why I'm sitting here talking to you. He said, because I'm amazed at how high your sugar was that you came in here talking. And I came in there drinking icy. Came in there drinking sugar. I just knew I was thirsty. Very thirsty. And they were saying, this is your problem. And I'm sitting there, my body going through changes. And he's saying to me, you should be dead. Well, they treated me, and I noticed that it kept treating my heart, but they never told me that it was treating my heart. Well, anyway, 2 years later, my feet began to swell, and they begin to turn very black. They turn black as a sock. And I'm like, I'm trying to figure out, why is my feet turning back black? It's like I had a black sock on both of my feet. And finally, I went to the emergency room. And that's when I found out I had heart failure. But before that, no, I think it was after that. After that, I went to the hospital. They told me about the heart failure. I was at church. This is what, because that's where I was with Tiana was born. I was at church and we was praising God, and I was crazy faith, believing God that she was going to be found with that collapsed lung. I believed in the God I served. And so I was there at the church and I was beating the drum, and because the drummer wasn't there, happened not to be there that night. And I was beating the drum, or they were late. I don't even know which one it was. I was beating the drum. And my pastor said, give God a praise, something. Give God a show up. If God said, if you pray, he'll heal you or whatever. I was beating them drum with all my might. First of all, I couldn't hardly breathe. I knew I was dealing with heart trouble by that time. If I'm not mistaken, I knew I was dealing. I knew my heart was. I couldn't hardly breathe, and I was just beating with all my might, singing, and beating the drum. And I said to myself, if I go out, if I die here, I'm gonna die giving God praise. That's that crazy faith. And while I was beating the drum, my heart clicked. I heard it when Pastor said something. I felt my heart click. And somehow I knew I'm going to be all right. Crazy faith. Crazy faith will heal you. Crazy faith will deliver you. Crazy faith will set your family. Crazy faith don't make no sense to the natural. Don't make no sense to the mind. I'm talking about crazy faith. Crazy faith. Bless you, Tawana. Love you. Crazy faith. Love you. But God, Tawana. But God. Crazy faith. Sometimes, look. The faith that you have faith in. Let me, okay? The faith that you have faith in other words, things that we say when things go up, we know they must come down. That's faith, but and that's also the ordinary. But sometimes you got to have extraordinary faith. Yeah, you got to have faith that I'm going to the car lot. I don't have any money. My credit is jacked up, but I'm coming out with a car. That's crazy faith. That's crazy faith. I'm going to look for a house. I don't have any money down. My credit is messed up from the floor up. But I'm going to look for a 4-bedroom. I'm going out here to look for a 6-bedroom. Okay? I'm going crazy faith. Crazy faith is I can only afford $150,000 house, but I'm going out and I'm looking. I'm going out here and I'm looking. I'm expecting God to give me a house of $300,000 to $500,000. Crazy faith. Crazy faith will go out there and find you a $500,000 house and let you get it for $90,000. I'm talking about crazy faith. This journey, we're going to be on a journey of faith until we die. And so we might as well begin to develop our faith, because he gives every man, yes, he does. He gives every man a measure of faith. Now it's up to us how we take that faith to the next level. Have faith in God. Have faith in God. Believe God for business, okay? Believe him. Believe him for the money to start it up. Believe him for the money to have employees, Okay, because we don't want faith to just take care of us. We want faith to bless somebody else. We want faith that will provide jobs for 30, 40, 50, 100, 200 people. We want that crazy faith. Come on, come on. Can you believe God? Can you be the answer? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we're always praying for an answer, right? But what I want to know is, can you be the answer? I said something right there. Sometimes we're praying for an answer. But listen, can you be the answer? Huh? Can you become the answer? Crazy faith. Listen, let's put our crazy faith. Let's put our crazy faith to work. That's right, to want an extraordinary faith. Okay? This is our journey. Get your book, get your journal, write it down. What do you want to happen? In this faith journey, it's going to look like you're going out. It's going to look like you're going to suffocate. It's going to look like the enemy is going to take you out. But can you have crazy faith? Can you listen? When Jesus was in the garden and the people was coming to kill him, and he knew exactly what was going to take place, but he had crazy faith. Jesus had crazy faith. No man takes my life, I lay it down. Jesus had crazy faith. Come on, let our faith multiply. I love you with the love of God. And look, I'm going to see you next time. And until I pop in again, I'm just going to have pop-up moments. So listen, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel or my Facebook page, Teresa Johnson, the Evangelist. Okay? Crazy faith. That's all. Just when you look at somebody today, just say, crazy faith. Crazy faith. Crazy faith.